Shalom. Kol Loyum Lo Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Harachach Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. So, Elder Tahar, he made a video, let's see, it's 11th. So he made one earlier today, about the Russian warship approaching the U.S. Destroyer. But it only included an image and not the clip itself, which he left the link in the description, which I'm gonna show the video right now. So you know, all respect and honor. I mean, all respect to the elder. But, you know, all honor and glory to the Most High, of course. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know. So I'm just gonna play a snippet.
As well. I mean, I've been through this many a times, and we keep speaking on it because this is getting ready to happen. And shall go out to deceive the nations which are, and how are they going to deceive them? Through their Christianity. And ultimately, part of that deception is the mark of the beast. Beheaded of the Most High, and which had until the end of the mid-1300s, when they started going down, and the Moors went down as well.
Right, so
1,000 years, and that was talking about during the time of the rule of the so-called Byzantine Empire, from the revived Roman Empire, which is called an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand, and he laid hold on that dragon. And I told you, I spoke to you earlier about, or mentioned earlier about who the dragon is. The first dragon is the Roman Empire. The second dragon is the revived Roman Empire, which is called NATO and the EU, and America's part of NATO. This is Rome all over again. That old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years. And that was talking.
All right, so this is the revived Roman Empire, and I was looking at this Trump rally. You know, something caught my eye. You know, I see this logo right here, the eagle, and yeah, you see this eagle, right? And I'm thinking, first of all, you see by the way this man talks, the way he talks, the way he speaks, he's a very prideful man, and you see his supporters, you know, they cheer him on. You know, when he talks about bombing Syria or bombing Iran and taking all the oil, all these people in that rally, all the Edomites, they cheer, you know, they clap, you know, they applaud them, you know, but they don't know that there's major consequences for what they're about to do. They don't know that this is biblical prophecy, and this will you know, cause the last world war. You know, I'm kind of sick, so anyways, so take note of that. Let's see, the prayer symbol, eagle. So the symbol of the Roman Empire is the eagle. Take a look at that. You see? Now let's see. America symbol. There you go. There you go. So just to back up what the Elder Tahar was saying, you know, this is the revived Roman Empire. But actually, that's not what I wanted to get into today. But let me see. Exalt thyself. Here we go. Obadiah 4:4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, said the Lord. So that's talking about Edom, you know, that's talking about the Edomites, Esau, and how he's going to bring them down, you know, from their exalted position, and he's going to raise Jacob up. starting with the elect. So let's just here's the actual video that I wanted to play.
This is first on CNN. New video of a close and dangerous. This is first on CNN. New video of a close and dangerous encounter between a Russian warship and a U.S. destroyer in the Middle East. Poppy, just the latest in a series of deliberate close encounters like this by Russia.
Yeah, let's go to the Pentagon. Barbara Starr is there. Barbara, tell us about the video.
Well, this video now just in from the U.S. Navy in the Middle East. This happened yesterday. A U.S. destroyer, the Farragut, was sailing in the North Arabian Sea when this Russian warship came up behind it. And you need to look at this video. You will see the Russian ship continue to approach. It came within 60 yards of the U.S. Navy ship. The U.S. Navy this Navy ship, the Farragut, had to sound 5 alarms, an international signal for danger of a collision, but it wasn't until they conducted radio bridge-to-bridge communications that the Russians turned and backed away. They came within 60 yards. My colleague Ryan Brown has learned that the Navy ship was sailing there at the time to protect the aircraft carrier Harry Truman. Of course, these are very sensitive waters right now. You can hear some of the blast, sensitive waters because of the situation with Iran. The Russians did turn away, but the U.S. feels this was a very aggressive action by them. And you can assume they're making the video public to the world to show what the Russians did.
So there you go. You can see that the military, the U.S. military, that they were they were intimidated. They were looking pretty scared. You could just see the spear on them. When they seen the Russian warship approach, as it was getting closer and closer and closer, you could see they were pointing their guns at them. They were pretty much ready to fire, if need to be. But you could see that the Russian warship backed off. It's like I'm sick right now, so scripture. This is Ezekiel 38:7. This is talking about Magog and Gog, which is modern day Russia. Be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company. Who is Russia's company? That's Iran. I can't think of anything right now. I'm pretty sure it's Turkey. All these weaker nations that are rallying up, making deals behind the curtain to fight against the US. So they're coming under Russia's wing. And be thou a guard unto them. So you see, Russia's going to protect Iran. So, in these coming days, you're going to see Russia get involved, with this US and Iran conflict pretty soon. And all it takes is for the US to invade Iran, and it's going to cause a major escalation in the Middle East just like that, which will lead to Armageddon, which will lead to these nations being gathered in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, where the Messiah is going to judge them. And the funny thing is, I tried to make this video like 7 times, like I'm not even joking. I kept messing up every time because, I'm trying to do this first thing in the morning. And I guess the Spirit just wanted to get, the Spirit just made me keep on doing it again and again till I kept doing it, till I did it right. But I finally did it, so I'm happy. So I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, Harakach, Wadash. Peace and blessings and salutations to our sincere Akim that's pushing this truth. Keep believing, keep pushing, regardless of people here for a bear. Shalom once again,